Okay, this is DragonofEternity and welcome back to the Hildibrand adventures of Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood. Now, in the last video, I went through the patch 4.35. Yeah, patch 4.35 storyline of Hildibrand. And in this video, I'll be going through the patch 4.45 storyline of Hildibrand. So I guess I'll be going through this part of the quest line today. So, I hit the scroll button, right? Numlock? No? Is it because I'm not on the screen? Yes. Okay. I was gonna say how to get my UI back on. So let's say, let's see even. Shigure! Oh, sunglasses. This is gonna be that bald head having a bright light and becoming a full head of hair, isn't it? Okay. The Black Heart Beneath. Alas, Shigure seems utterly devoid of hair and hope. Well, you still got your stubble beard, I guess. You still got some hair. So, let's see. What are we going to be doing in this patch? You look well, my Rashna. I pray your adventures have not been too taxing. No, it's just been the weekly reset, so I've had the weekly stuff to do. As for myself, the search for the Saburo Tsukihiro, as well as Yojimbo, continues. Would that I could claim even a measure of progress. Have you asked Hildibrand? Ah, Shigure! There you are! Hey, speak of him and he will appear. You finally got that stupid makeup off. We thought perhaps to find you inside, my bald man. But I see you are here, and in the company of my stalwart assistant. Really? Assistant again? Bald? You of all people should. Having failed to seize upon new information of value or even passing relevance, we are in the midst of reconsidering our investigative strategy. But tell me, have you heard word of Jim and our missing sword? Jim? Who is... Ah, yes, Yojimbo. No. As I was just telling Mariashna, I have made no progress since we last spoke. You seem distressed, Shigure. If you had pined for your lost locks, then pine no longer, for we have brought you a hair tonic of preternatural effectiveness. If I remember the last time someone used that, it didn't last very long, did it? Really? Well, that is actually a very considerate gesture, thank you. Why not try it right now? Aye, the sooner the better, perhaps. Who are you waving to? Oh, it's a gentle dead man. I say, to meet with Master Zombibrand and his bosom companions yet again. Bosom? I suppose I can take that as a compliment. Truly, the Kami have been kind to me. 'Tis always a pleasure to see a man of the old horde. But were you not bound for Eorzea? Why are you yet in the Far East? Indeed, I thought to return home and rejoin my brothers, and to that end I did I call upon a local fisherman to secure passage. 'Twas from him that I heard a tale most fascinating which compelled me to stay. Afuna Urai. Urai? I have no idea how you say that. A far eastern variety of undead had been seen wandering an island shore. As my previous attempts to recruit fellow zombies had met with failure, I thought why not broaden my criteria and appeal to this ghost in the spirit of camaraderie. Alas, it is a most elusive quarry. Rather shy, it would seem. I sought to learn more of the Funa Urai. Again, pronunciation. By questioning the people of the city, but have been unsuccessful thus far. I see. I realize this is sudden, but in your inquiries, did you hear mention of Jim? Jim? I fear I've heard naught of that particular Far Eastern spirit. Oh, to be honest, not all have been willing to entertain my company, perhaps due to my undead nature. It pains me to hear that. In this world, there remain people prejudiced against the living impaired. Understandable. If you seek this gym, Masters on Brand, if so... Wait, you seek this gym, Masters on Brand? If so, I should be glad to help. Grateful as we would be, it might be wise to change your attire. The people's reluctance to speak with you may be due to your passing resemblance to a certain wolfish fugitive who, until recently, terrorized the city. Oh, how careless of me. I shall change into something less conspicuous at once. Then it is settled. When at first you don't succeed, make inquiries again. Let us split up and speak with the men and women of Kagane. Okay. I was going to say, you never asked me to help in the inquiries. Really? No wonder you didn't get very far. So, that's it? Everyone is simply going to ask after Jim again? I mean, if it so happens to lead to something, that's all well and good, but... But what? Don't leave me on those 3 dots. I know how annoying those 3 dots are. I've used them in the past for many people in many conversations. It annoyed them. And now it annoys me. So, let's see... Here. Hello. Yojimbo, you say? The name does ring a bell. Ah, yes, I recall now. The Lupin fellow was asking after him as well. But some time ago. He's since been detained by the Sekisugumi. The Lupin, not your Yojimbo, that is. Not that I can imagine why. He's no criminal. Why, when I told him of how my mother had taken ill, he gave me the koban to purchase some medicine, without my asking or anything. They say he's done terrible things, but a man like that? No, I refuse to believe it. If there's any justice in the world, he'll be set free. So he's essentially the Robin Hood. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's see, Byakudan. I keep wanting to say Byakugan from Naruto, but no, it's Byakudan. Haven't I talked to you before? Let me guess, you were searching for a man named Yojimbo. The Sekisugumi questioned me about him not long ago. Very desperate to find him they were. I doubt they will receive much help from the populace at present, though. Oh, why you ask? Surely you've heard. The Kagane Wolf burglar has been arrested. Despite what the wealthy elite would have you believe, he is no demon deserving of the harshest sentence. If anything, he is a hero to the downtrodden, having shared his spoils with the least among us. Having shared his spoils with the least among us. Okay. If you ask me, the Sekisugumi ought to take a closer look at the merchants he targeted. Akebono, in particular, has been at the center of many dark rumors. Anyway, in the light of the wolf burglar's detainment, many are less than willing to aid the Sekisugumi in their activities, and unfortunately, if they suspect you to be working with them, you too may find your overtures rebuffed. I suppose it doesn't help that I'm a samurai at the moment. Yeah, should I change classes? Let's go Dragoon! Costume please, hello? There we go. Tell you what, I'll stick with samurai, why not? Oh, you're also pursuing that Yojimbo fellow. The Sekisugumi were asking after him the other day. I'll tell you what I told them. I've never heard the man. And just between you and me, even if I did know something, I don't know if I would want to tell them. You know the Kagane Wolf burglar? The one they locked away. Rumor has it they intend to inflict upon him terrible punishments for his so-called crimes. Madness, I tell you. Madness! Every single one of the burglar's victims were among the most notorious scoundrels of the city. Greedy merchants with no scruples whatsoever. Scruples? Pronunciation. What's more, everything he stole he gave to the poor and the needy. And yet they decry him as a villain. Fools! So he is Robin Hood. Okay. So we've essentially arrested Robin Hood. Well, that makes the last 3 patches a bit, yeah. So let's see, Shigure, I've talked to people and apparently you're the bad guys. Oh hey, you've changed, clothes. You might want to change back. I see, and what have you learned, Mariashna? Apparently certain Lupin is rather well loved. Huh, I had no idea the plight of the wolf burglar weighed upon the minds of so many. What exactly did they say? Yeah, he's essentially Robin Hood. A hero to the poor and downtrodden, a criminal who simply gave away his hard-won spoils. This is all quite unexpected. But whatever aspersions they may cast upon his victims, the law is the law. Even disreputable merchants are deserving of the fair and equitable treatment. To ignore their plight is to let the mob decide their fate. That said, to hear that some may withhold information in protest is cause for concern. As a man of the Sekizugumi, I cannot help but feel conflicted. If I may, Shigure, it may be best to dress in less conspicuous clothing, at least for the time being. I hate to say it, but that is a sensible suggestion. Coming from Hildibrand, yes, very. Surprisingly. Perhaps I should make use of my old kimono. Yet, even if I were to do so, my face is already well known. They would mock me as a Sekizugumi, or perhaps even resent my attempts to deceive them. I've got an idea. Why not ask the wolf burglar? If he's so popular with the people, who knows what secrets they've told him? Let's see, I'm writing this down. 1st of May 2019. 12:30 PM. Nashu Makaraka had a good idea. And so it is written. Ask the wolf burglar? If both he and Yojimbo had designs on the Saburo Sukihiro, then it's possible they might know one another. Well done, Nashu. I was but mere moments from reaching a self-same conclusion. Bullshit. It's settled then. Let us go and question the prisoner without further delay. It probably won't be the 1st of May when this is uploaded. Just had a thought. Ah well, it's when I'm recording this. Greetings and well met, comrade. If I might have a moment of your time. That we might ascertain the whereabouts of the fugitive Yojimbo, we wish to speak with the Kagane Wolf burglar. Will you permit us to enter? Certainly, Shigure. If it will aid you in your investigation, follow me. Hey, just a random airship in the background. Maybe I should show off the 24-man eventually. I would like to show off the content of Shadowbringers, but it does mix in with a lot of different schedules for me. How you doing, buddy? I trust you are enjoying your hospitality. I come bearing questions. Questions, eh? For little me, you say? Following your arrest, the Ronin Yojimbo absconded with the Saburo Sukihiro you stole from Master Akabano. He remains at large. We have reason to believe the sword was his objective all along. Given that it was yours as well, I thought you might know something of the man and his motive. Everyone knows that sword's worth a bloody fortune and then some. But finding a buyer for a masterpiece as famous as Saburo Sukihiro, especially after word of its theft had spread far and wide, well, good luck with that, I say. Oh, good luck with that, says I. Okay. Why, they'd surely have to avail themselves of the services of certain disreputable folks, with whom I happen to be intimately acquainted. I'd be happy to introduce you lot, as soon as you set me free. What? Absolutely not. That is out of the question. Then we got nothing more to discuss. Best be on your way. Now, Shigure, let us not be too quick to judge. Let us not be too quick to judge. If the goodly men and women of Kagane are willing to trust in his good intentions, then perhaps we should as well. You mean like parole? An awful lot of people were willing to vouch for his character. If what they say is true, then it would be wrong to see him hanged. That's a punishment, really? I will propose to my superiors that you will be temporarily released into custody for the purposes of our investigation. Should you abide by the terms of our arrangement, you may receive leniency. What say you? I say you've got yourself a deal, Baldy. Will they even consider my proposal, though? The deliberations alone may prove time-consuming, and if they refuse... Remind me, Nashu, do you have that hair tonic on you? Oh. Is it sunglasses time? I sure do, Inspector! Now's as good a time as ever to try it, don't you think? Here? In the gaol? Well, far be it from me to refuse. Second word. Remember to use the whole bottle, my good man. Pour it over your head until not a single drop remains. I should have worn sunglasses for this cutscene. That seems rather wasteful, but if you insist. I feel like you're losing drops there, buddy. I feel strange, like my scalp is. Oh! Oh! By the commie! Should I click? I guess I should. Shigure, you're right, I heard you shouting. Da 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 da. The light! It binds them! It binds them? There are too many! They are too many. Wait, what? The light, it binds them. They are too many. Is this a Shadowbringers joke? And turn and flex and shake and bounce. Perfection. Rejoice, my goodly burglars. I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, have liberated you from your unjust imprisonment. Shouldn't you have the mail cloth on you thing? The cloth, even? Now see here, Inspector. Did you always have blonde hair? Huh? What happened? Has the prisoner escaped? No, he's kinda there. Still in the cell, I see. But Wonderworld was that blinding light. 1,000 pardons. One of my associates was carrying small explosives, one of which detonated unexpectedly. I, of course, bade her take the others outside immediately for safety's sake. I believe that explains that, yes? Yes? Right then, if you will excuse me. What about your hair? Yes, of course. Very good. Wait, when did Shigure regrow his hair? I was going to say, if they hanged him, would he technically survive it? I don't know. Did you always have blonde hair? Or is that just like joke of the hair tonic? How he managed to escape undetected, I have no idea. I can but pray that our ruse will remain intact. The wolf burglar led the others into the waterways below. We should follow. Okie dokie. Okie doke, where am I going? I suppose down here. Can I check something real quick? The music does seem a bit loud. It's still on 5. Ah, well. Wait a minute, where's this going to? Dungeon. What dungeon? Am I missing something? Oh, Kagana Castle. Never mind. The Wolf Burglar. Hello! Do you have an actual name? Been down here before? If so, you might have met my friends already. A contemptible lot. All Kagana's cast-offs. If anyone's heard a peep from your quarry, it'd be them. Come on, and don't be shy. Okay. Oh, you're looking well for a rat bastard. Takes a wolf to know a rat. Ha! So what do we owe the pleasure? And more importantly, how'd you slip free of the Seikei Segumi's noose? With my dashing good looks and my silver tongue, how else? But never you mind that, I need to information code you. Oh, do you now? Or is the Seikei Segumi at your shoulder the one asking questions? No need to give the lad a hard time, he did right by me, and I mean to return the favour. Hey, you mean you're helping him? Have you gone mad? Well, even if I had, it's nothing you and yours need worry your pretty little heads over. Give us a hand and we'll get out of your hair. Wolf's honour. Not a bad bunch, really. Most tried to make it living on the straight and narrow. Some even had a mind to join the Seikei Segumi, like you, but were found wanting for this reason or that. So like you were. When honest work's no longer an option, that leaves the other sort. The dangerous, the disreputable, the dirty. Someone's gonna do it. And so these industrious souls pick up the slack. Maybe they're not the cream you'd prefer to hobnob with. What? But while you're in their company, I'd ask like you comport yourselves with a modicum of civility. I don't understand what half those words are. I should like to believe I've done just that. You'll forgive me if I've given you any reason to think otherwise. See, fast friends. We all right? See, fast friends we all are. Right, then. We're after a bloke that goes by the moniker of Yojimbo. Heard tell of the man? Yojimbo? No, can't say it rings a bell. What about his dog Daigoro? Oi! Any of you know a fellow by the name of Yojimbo? Well, there you have it. Might be different if he had a bounty on his head. What'd he do anyway? Piss in the Bugyo's rice porridge? Huh, if only. Stole the Saburo Sukehiro he did. Bugger me, that's a beauty. What do I know? Finding a buyer, even for the black market, would be a challenge and a half. And if he'd even put out the word he was looking, we'd have heard about it by now. Bah, to come all this way and leave with nothing. Not necessarily nothing. Not necessarily. Yeah, let's not call it a day just yet. Assuming this Yojimbo didn't steal the sword for the challenge, there's only 2 reasons to take it. To sell it, or to keep it. And if it's not about the money, then I doubt this is his first prize, or his last. Hark! My keen inspector's sense whispers and speaks of a thieving collector of swords. Yes, there can be no mistake. Even like someone we met in the 2.x series? Aye, what he said, I suppose. If he's collected, then only the best will do. By which means his next target might be, oh, I don't know, the Ame no Murakumo? You mean the thing that Sasano had in the trial? What, the Ame no Murakumo? But I thought there was nothing more than a fairy tale. Do you mean to say the fabled Sword of Eld actually exists? I've seen it with my own eyes. A giant kami tried to kill me and my friends with it, but I deflected the blow. I don't think I've ever deflected it, but sure. You what? I have so many questions, but first, when did this all happen? Isle of Echo, Isle of Echo, whichever one had the red Kojin. How's within the Kojin of the Red's treasure vault, eh? If that's the case, then it seems to me you ought to continue your search in the Ruby Sea, no? It might well be the best place for us to look. In that case, let us brook no further delay and head to the Ruby Sea at once. Hildibrand, you asshole. Why do I do his quests again? Oh yeah, for the comedy. Let's see what you guys say. It's like I said, they've got good hearts, each and every one of them. Sometimes fate deals you a bad hand and you've got no choice but make the most of it. Nah, shoot. I can't wait to get back out there so I can enjoy the sun and the surf. Okay. Hildibrand, come my friends, the Ruby Sea awaits. Okay. Koju. If it's legendary swords and the like your man's after, he could do a lot worse than the Ame no Murakumo. I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. Piss on those Sekisugumi clowns. They started out the same as the rest of us, grubbing in the dirt. Now look at them, acting all high and mighty. Makes me want to puke. Okay. So, Shigure. The thing that the Ame no Murakumo is not only real, but that it was brought to bear against you and yours by a army of unfathomable strength. Yep, that's a sounder for you. Ahem. In any event, we now know where we might search. The Ruby Sea. Before I may leave, however, there is a matter of great import to which I must attend. Well, perhaps great import is something of an overstatement. I speak of the inspector's early advice concerning my garments. I will meet you at the Ruby Price after I have changed. Pray go on ahead without me. I insist. Okay. So, Hildibrand men. I do wonder, but how much that blade would actually fetch on the market if sold? Don't give me no look, it's an honest question. Sure. Gosh, a costume change for Shigure? I can't wait to see what he shows up in next. I can't wait either. Let's see, good swords, good dogs. Truly, there is no rest for the righteous. Or whatever term one might use to describe Hildibrand Heliodor Maximilian Manderville. I'd say chaotic neutral. All set for another trip into the... well, I suppose chaotic good would do as well. All set for another trip into the glittering westward expanse. I know I am. Yeah, chaotic good. Let us hop aboard the next ferry to Ruby Price and wait for Shigure there, as he requested. Come along. I hear something in my street. Oh, it's gonna be the garbage men, aren't they? Tell you what, while I'm traveling, if I can find the nearest... that's not gonna be the nearest one, is it? I suppose I might just walk there and... while I'm walking, let's try and shut my window for the noise. Yeah. Ow! Every time I get up, I hit that bloody keyboard. Every time. Oh well. That's what I get for having a desk in my room. Oh wow, there's really no steps. Where am I going? I wish I could swim in this water. That'd make things a bit easier to get to here. Speak of Hildibrand and the Ruby Sea. So you're gonna be in the Ruby Price then? Wait, offered? Oh. Yeah, Ruby Price. It'd be easier for me to just go from Kugane. And instead of teleporting to Tamamizu and going south. I think I need to shut another window. Yeah, I might want to do that. Tell you what, while I'm teleporting in, I will shut that window. Actually, no, the bedmen are further down the street. They should be less noisy now. I hope. Let's say Hildibrand, Nashu, and the Wolf Burglar, you're in your normal disguise. He ought to be here any minute now. I can't wait. If you had the sword and sold it, what would you do with the money? Just out of curiosity, I won't tell anyone. Probably use it on repairs and maybe a house. Some teleports would be nice. Probably use it for Shadowbringers. Oh, it's Shigure, over here, over here. What the fuck are you wearing? I thought you had some old gear. And you got a haircut, I think. But by the call me, I thought you were someone else at first. Well, since it was suggested that I should wear something other than the garments of a Segumi for a time, I paid a visit to Gugane Dore and purchased something completely unlike my usual attire. It's quite a change, but very much for the better if I do say so myself. I didn't realize you could be so fashionable. Fashionable? Please, Nashu, you give me too much credit. I'll say, that getup with those Zori. What's a Zori? I don't see that becoming a trend. I kind of want to do something real quick here. Oh, hello, Zori. What is a Zori? Excuse me. A traditional Japanese style of flip-flop shoes. Originally made with a straw sole. So the flip-flops. Okay. Not a lot of matters, we didn't come here to mess about, eh? We've got a collector to catch. Assuming he's after the Ame no Murakumo, then we've got to get to the Isle of Zeki. Any ideas? Swim. By air or by underwater passage, eh? Bit more tricky than I thought. Is your bird still alive? Without the blessing of the Kojin, the latter seems almost impossible. What about that bird of yours? Montara, was it? After what the inspector did to him, he'll be keeping a wide berth, I reckon, assuming he's even fit to fly. It was a somewhat traumatic experience for all involved, Forgive me my bluntness, my wolfish compatriot, but it occurs to me that we have yet to hear your motive for attempting to steal the Saburo Sukehiro from Master Akebono. Did not Koju say that selling such a blade would be extraordinarily difficult? Sad story time. It's not stealing to take back what was stolen. That black-hearted bastard Akebono prized it from the hands of its rightful owner. He was a humble samurai who lived a humble life devoid of most luxuries. A righteous man who never turned his back on those in need. Certainly not a young Lupin boy who'd fled Doma during the occupation. The two lived as father and son, with few comforts save each other's company. And then one day a merchant came calling, asking after the samurai sword, asking him to part of his one prized possession. But a sword is a samurai's soul, and he'd sooner die than sell it, even for a fortune. But the merchant, he's not the sort to go quietly into the night. He changed his track and worms his way into the samurai's affairs. Small sums at first, but bigger and bigger. Before he knows it, the samurai owes the merchant a veritable mountain of gold, and so he pledges his blade as collateral. The samurai worked day and night to reclaim his honor, but while strong in spirit he was weak in body. He fell sick and soon after passed away, leaving his Lupin charge alone in this unjust world. Oh, all this time you were lonely? He left Kagane for a time and returned years later from Yongsha, having learnt the ways of the shinobi that he might honor his adoptive father by helping others as he had helped him as a child. A chivalrous guise for a personal vendetta, perhaps. More than anything, he yearned to reclaim the samurai sword, the last surviving memento of their time together, that he might wear it with pride. All this time, Master Akebono was your main objective. When you broke into his shop in the Rakuza district, you were searching for the Saburo Sukehiro. You kept a close eye on him, even as you continued to target other disreputable merchants, that you might drive him to take additional measures to protect the sword, knowing that in so doing, he would eventually reveal its location. Then it's held.
The Zaburo Sukihiro must be returned to its rightful owner.
Hey, if it's hard for people to reach the Alizeki, how is Yojimbo planning to get there? That I do not know, but regardless, if he was headed there, someone must have noted his passing. I say we question the pirates of Sakazuki, and see if any have observed a traveller resembling Yojimbo of late. Does Nashu have a picture of him?
We are of the same mind, Shigeru. To Sakazuki, post haste.
Okie dokie. So is that the south one and the north one? I keep mixing those two up. It's the south one. Okay.
Go, my fat chocobo. To story.
How did I even get this fat chocobo? I want to say it was maybe a collector's edition thing. Possibly. I don't normally buy mounts, but if it comes to, like, digital collector's editions, then I'm willing to pay for them. Hey, what am I looking for? Am I waiting for someone to load in? There's Nashu. There's Shigure. Question the pirates. I can't see anyone to question. Well, there's a wolf burglar. Oh. There we go. Oh, I remember you looking for more dead men. No, this time I'm looking for a Yojimbo. A real thin samurai with a wide-brimmed hat and oversized getter. What is a getter? I have Google up just to bloody check these words. Getter footwear are a form of traditional Japanese footwear that resemble clogs or flip-flops. They were a kind of sandal with an elevated wooden base held onto the foot with a fabric thong to keep the foot well above the ground. So, like those rat guys were wearing in Sekiro, then. Okay. A traveller like that would not escape my notice, which is to say, I'm confident I haven't seen him. Sorry to disappoint you. Oh.
Not all, my friend. Thank you for taking the time to speak with us. As I said before, my good woman, when first you don't succeed, make inquiries again. Let's away.
Okay. I'm on the elephant. It's a what the fuck? Get... Am I stuck somewhere? There we go. Make inquiries again. Okay. Where am I looking for inquiries? You. Confederate shipwright. Or shipwatch even. What was that? A lanky samurai with a large hat? As it happens, I spoke with a travel like that. I had a dog with him too. Was it called Daigoro? Sure enough, he had a mind to reach the Alizeki. Couldn't imagine why. What with the red being as unwelcoming as they are, and there being no place to talk about. I told him as much, but he shrugged it off and went on his merry way. Coming to think of it, did I see that dog of his not long ago? On the beach below, wandering about, I hope he didn't abandon him. I hope he didn't either. Could I get Daigoro as a pet? I must know.
You have been tremendously helpful. 1,000 thanks to you. Surely the canine question is Daigoro. We must gather the others and search for Jim's beloved companion at once.
Okay. Can I check something here? FF14. Daigoro companion. That's not helping me at all. Daigoro! Here, Daigoro! Daigoro, here, Daigoro! Did I not already read this? Daigoro! Oh, I think I see him over there. Daigoro, buddy! I don't really... Hang on, Daigoro Minion. Daigoro minion. Nothing by the looks of it. I don't know, maybe I'll find it. Maybe I'll find it in the future. Oh well. Huh? Maybe he doesn't like us anymore. Now, you've just got to give the pup a little... You've just got to give the pup the right incentive is all. A Koban. Incentive? Surely it can't be that simple. See for yourself. Woof woof. Woof woof woof. So that's all it takes to win him over, eh, if you Koban? Greedy little thing. Well, he is partly made out of gold.
Hush, Shigure. Daigoro is a good boy, and now he will lead us to his master.
Woof woof. Okay, where are you taking us? Are we on a different island? That tower seems pretty close.
Ah, there he is. This is quite a fix indeed.
Woof woof.
Daigoro, what are you doing here? I thought I told you to wait for me. Hildy! Jim, my good man. I mean, you rapscallion. You've nowhere to run. Cease your shenanigans and relinquish the Saburo Sukehiro at once. I will do no such things. Ever since I was bested by your tight-lipped associate over Wonder, I yearned for an opportunity to redeem myself, and so I set about searching for stronger swords with which I might bring my everything to bear. Are you talking about me? Have we fought in the past? I mean, I guess technically in Kagane Castle. I fought the killing victory with the Ame no Murakumo in hand, but if circumstances demand we settle this here and now, then so be it. Stay your hand, my friend. Though I know you only mean well, securing the sword is a grave responsibility which falls to... I, Hildibrand! Fuck's sake. I, Hildibrand, Agent of Inquiry, Inspector Extraordinaire, will resolve this conflict and reclaim the sword. Prepare to be amazed as Saburo Sukehiro is delivered into my waiting arms.
What?
Daigoro, oh Daigoro. Daigoro, oh Daigoro. Come here and let Hildy give you a great big belly rub. That face. Daigoro, you will do no such thing.
Oh yeah, gold saucer. Oh, it's like my dog.
What? Betrayed!
The inspector does come from a wealthy family, so maybe he smells of money. Is Daigoro going to be in a gold saucer? Is he going to be a companion or a mount? Oh, I hope so.
Until you surrender to Saburo Sukehiro, I will give Daigoro the most furious of belly rubs, thereby depriving you of the pleasure. Such is my ultimatum. Daigoro! Daigoro! Return to me this instant. Oh, fie on it. You win! The sword is yours.
It was that simple. Really? By the Kami, I can't believe that actually worked. Inspector Hildibrand's powers of negotiating are most impressive. I wouldn't exactly say that.
Uh-oh. Mummy! Is he actually walking on water? Oh my fucking god, he is. He can actually do that! I was joking! In the previous patches. I was joking! Who are you cheering for? You're gonna bury him in the... Yep. Of course. Of course. Wait, where is the Subaru Sukihiro? Gee, I wonder where. Right where it belongs. You fiend, return it at once. That's far enough, all of you. Bugger me, where did they come from? Are you able to run on water? Bah, this isn't over. Huh? Wait, why aren't they going after you, Jimbo? Why aren't they going after you, Jimbo? Shigure, what is this I hear about you setting free a notorious fugitive? Explain yourself at once. You see, Inspector Hildibrand and I, in order to track down your Jimbo and the Subaru Sekihiro, we needed to enlist the assistance of the Wolf Burglar. To that end, we removed him from the Gao. Temporarily, of course. We have every intention of returning him to his cell. If he was planning to stick around, that was. And how do you intend to do so when your prisoner has taken flight? Shigure, I charge you with aiding and abetting a criminal in their escape. Wah. Be reasonable. You know full well that everything Shigure did was to achieve a greater good. To uphold the law of the land. We will return with the Subaru Sekihiro and the... Sukihiro? And the Wolf Burglar, I swear to you. Would you trust that face? Your actions in service of the Sekizugumi are not unknown to me. Oh yeah, samurai storyline. Nevertheless, Shigure must be held to account for his. To make an exception in your request would only compound the offence. No man is above the law, not even our own. Wah. How many change of clothes do you have, Hildibrand? Just wondering. I mean, your clothes have been shredded how many times in these past 3 expansions? Who knows. First Yojimbo, then the Wolf Burglar, now Shigure. It's so much quieter when it's just the 3 of us. What a miscarriage of justice to see our Shigure spirited away like a common criminal, in complete disregard for the extenuating... Yeah, I think that's a word. Extenuating circumstances. It falls to us to find a way to right this wrong. But this is no place to devise a plan to Gagane, my friends. Okay. I feel like I'm nearly done with this. Hopefully. It's a turning quest. So then I just have the final story. And then I gotta wait throughout the entirety of Shadowbringers. Well, not necessarily. I mean, instead of waiting to do all of the quests like I've done for this expansion, I could do them when they come out. Give them a bit of time for each. Possibly. Yeah, could do. I hope Hildibrand gets more story than just these. Like, go here, watch this cutscene. Go here, watch this cutscene. Kind of style of quests. Although that was pretty much it for the patch 2.0 stuff. Though 2.x stuff. With the exception of, like, what, free trials? Yeah. Let's see, Nashu.
Yeah, how many change clothes do you have? It's so lonely without anyone else around. I hope they're doing alright. Why do you guys have nothing to say about your son? About G.G. Manderville? I mean, come on. He's been my companion since the end of Heaven's Ward. Well, temporarily companion, I guess. I've had him out for the entirety of the Hildibrand Questline in Stormblood, just to see if there's any reaction to him. But there's not been. And it sucks. Oh well. So let's see. Oh, my good woman. I hardly know where to begin. Ever since our return, I have been racking my brain trying to conceive of a means by which we might free Shigure from his predicament, but to no avail. That reminds me, what happened to the gentle dead man? By absconding with the sword, the wolf burglar has done us no favours, and yet I do not think his tale of the samurai and Akabona was a lie. My keen inspector sense tells me that the many threads of this tale are converging on a single point, not far from now, in which all truth shall be laid bare for all to see. God, that's... Why can I not talk today? Who knows. God, that's what I like to hear. And I agree, I don't think the wolf burglar's bad at all. Once the Sekizugumi realise that, they're sure to let Shigure off the hook, don't you think? Hopefully. I most certainly do. Nashu, furthermore, I say that to hasten this most desirous of resolutions, I must begin investigating Master Akabono at once. Hold the fort while I'm gone, my stalwart assistant. Yes, sir, Inspector. I don't know what he's about, but I'm sure it'll be brilliant. Okay. Good swords, good dogs. I would love to know how to get a Dagoro minion. It has to be either a mount or a minion from the Gold Saucer and Shadowbringers. I suppose this day was bound to come. No matter, soon there will be nothing in this world beyond my grasp. Ow. I was gonna say, we have pretty much stronger hearing than the average humans. Why did we not hear that? Nashu, I understand, but why not me? So let's see, I really wish I could read that text font. Hildibrand will return in. The past is never past. Oh. Are we having another Manderville dance? He's behind bars. I love that. Hey, it's a stalker. Why is he not joining in the dance? And there's an Amazu. See you, Inspector. Have I had a dance every single patch? I don't think so. I think the 3.1 patch was Nashu blowing up a Namazu. I think. Yeah, 4.1. So I guess with that, I'm done for the patch 4.45 quest. Like a moth to the flame. But why else would you come? If not for Nashu, Makaraka, and Inspector Hildibrand's shenanigans. It's because I'm bored and I'm waiting for Shadowbringers. I've got like 2 months left. How long is it from now until Shadowbringers? Let me check. Shadowbringers trailer. I would love to show the trailer, but no. It'd probably help if I typed in release date into Google. 30th September 2010. I'm looking at the wrong one. Let's see. Isn't there something I can click on here? July 2nd, 2019, so pretty much 2 months from now. Okay, okie dokie. Okie dokie. So I guess with that, viewers, I'm gonna end this video here. He was a damn pirate, I tell you, had an eye patch. Okay. So yeah, I guess I'm going to end this video here. This has been DragonofEternity going through more of Final Fantasy XIV Stormblood Hildibrand Manderville storyline. In this video, I went through the patch 4.45? Yeah, 4.45 questline. So in the next video, I'll be going through the final questline of the Stormblood Manderville storyline, the patch 4.56 story, or the patch 4.56 questline, which I believe includes a trial. Possibly. I am not too sure. So, yeah, I guess with that planned out, viewers, my rambling hopefully done. Until next time.